TPACK experiment for class. So I had my mom choose some materials for me. She picked a rubber spatula, a soup or salad bowl, and a dinner plate. And then I let her choose my assignment, so I have to make whipped cream using these materials. So I'm going to take my whipped cream and pour it into my bowl. The plate's not really all that helpful for me, I think. So take my plate, my bowl. Okay, I feel like this is reversed chopped. So, see how this works. Because the whipped cream, you have to get a lot of air in it to whip. So, I think I'm just going to make a mess. Should have an apron. So basically, I'm just going to make a mess and try to do a whisking motion. It's going to take a while. It's certainly not easy. I'm making a huge mess. That's my mom laughing at me. You should have an apron. Maybe I'm going to try the other end of the spatula. I think because there's a hole in it, so I might be able to get more air. Good thing this is Shayna's house, not my kitchen. Air, bubbles at least. I think my plate is a shield. No, it's not the plate. Bubblier, so that's good. My arm hurts. Is this gonna ruin her bowl?
It won't ruin it. It might leave black marks on the bowl, but nothing a scrubby won't take care of. Some baking soda will take care of it.
Might work like this. My arm hurts. It's getting thicker. More like whipped cream. I don't know why anyone wants to do this by hand ever. It's terrible.
It is getting thicker.
What?
It's getting thicker.
Yes, it is. You want to come in and zoom in on my bubbly mess?
I'm zooming.
So it's not quite getting the peak that you would get if you used a hand mixer or a stand mixer, but it's getting there if I keep it in the bowl. Very glad my mom chose a bowl, at least. So I wouldn't have to use the plate. That would be a mess. So I guess the goal is to get it to make some kind of a peak that would constitute as whipped cream. And to see how long it's going to take.
Going on 5 minutes.
5 minutes so far, my mom says. You recording again?
Recording. Sorry
Okay.
about that. Little
My mom
mishap.
hit a wrong button,
Sorry.
but that's okay. You didn't miss much. We're just working on the whipped cream. I'm still making a giant mess. But, okay. I always tell my students, science is supposed to be messy, right? This is kind of science. Getting a lot frothier. So thank goodness I had the side that has a hole in it so I could get the air incorporated, because I think that's saving me here. I think I'm going to have to clean my sister's kitchen when I'm done here. It's a mess. Maybe she'll never even know I did it. It's getting there. Paper towel.
I can run down the base and notice.
We're just going to blame my niece on this one. She's taking a nap right now, but we're blaming her, if anyone asks. I don't think anyone's going to believe this was a school assignment. So, perhaps I shouldn't have used all of the whipping cream. Maybe I should have just used half of it. Also would have made my work easier. Didn't think that one through. Sorry, you're in the splash zone.
I'm standing back.
So I think this is clearly working. I'm glad I didn't spend too long using the other end of the spatula. So that was smart, not to flip it over and use the side that would at least incorporate air into this to get the job done. Just taking time and arm power, which I don't have, so my arm's going to be sore tomorrow, which is going to be embarrassing. It's like melted ready whip, so if you like melted whipped cream, I'm sort of at that stage right now. I wouldn't put it on your hot cocoa or your pie or anything. So, keep going. See, it's getting a little stiffer, but it still needs more work. Although really, with the tools my mom chose for me and the other tasks that were assigned to cut and prepare fruit for a fruit salad or veggies for a veggie tray, I lucked out. I got the better task with the tools I was given. So, good job, Mom. Ooh, this is getting a lot thicker now all of a sudden. I think I passed the turning point here. If my right hand was useful to me at all, I would use it, but I can't particularly hold anything with my right hand effectively, so left hand it is. Maybe if I look away, like a watch pot never boils. I don't know if that's the case here, though. Okay, hope you can hear me even over all this mess. See what this is looking like right now. It's almost there. Look at that. That's pretty good. What? Long way to go, my mom says. The pro at making whipped cream over here. Like she could do it with a spatula. Goodness. Let's use your stand mixer. Just kidding, Mom.
Am I supposed to try?
I suppose you can. You can interact. I don't think anyone will care. What? I can't switch hands.
You probably have about 20 minutes more.
You've been going,
with my little mishap.
It's going
about 15 minutes.
going faster than I had anticipated, though. I actually didn't think I'd get this far.
I'm glad I picked a bowl.
I'm very glad you picked a bowl. Also, well, you had to pick any kind of bowl.
I could have picked one of little Maddie's.
Yeah, you could have picked a toddler bowl or infant bowl. That would have been bad. My nose is running.
At least the spatula has a hole in it.
At least. If I had to use the flat end, I don't know. I think I could have churned butter or something, but I don't think I would have made whipped cream. It doesn't seem to take this long when they do it by hand on the cooking shows.
Because they use a wire whip.
That's true. Also, time lapse and editing helps.
Exactly.
I might have to do
Should we time lapse?
I might have to try to do some editing. The sides are pretty good. Like this part here is pretty whipped creamy. Tastes like unsweetened whipped cream. That was gross. I guess once this is done, I may as well add some sugar and vanilla and we can eat the strawberries I brought.
I hope this gets thick before Maddie wakes up.
I know. Where's the dog to clean this up?
Do you want him?
No, it's okay.
I'm sure he would have fun.
Amazingly, I haven't gotten any on me yet. It's everywhere else.
Do you want me to zoom in back up and show your mess?
Yeah, you can look at the mess I'm making. I certainly shouldn't have poured all of this whipping cream in here. That was a bad call. Poor judgment. Oh, nope. Just got some on me.
Sorry.
So, you want some hot cocoa with whipped cream?
Coffee.
Coffee, yum.
Don't step in it. Sorry.
My arm is killing me. What?
If you tuck your...
My mom says if I tuck my elbows into my body and it'll help. It hurts more actually. Hurts my arm more to do it that way.
Turn the bowl over, well, maybe that can help. You like a mixer kind of sense or something?
Yeah, I'll stir it as I go.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good idea.
Am I allowed to help?
Yeah, the stand mixers have a spinning action. So maybe.
See, it's thickening.
I think that's just because I'm moving it so fast. It's like a whirlpool.
No peaks.
No peaks, but typically I think in the cooking point this is about when you might want to add the sugar and vanilla.
Maybe you mix it like this.
But then I'll get it everywhere.
Well, it's thickening up a little bit.
It's
Maybe
really thickened a lot. There's my shield. Who knew plates made good shields? Other than my hand is slippery from the cream, so I'll break the plate.
Maybe if we kind of go like this. Put more air into it. Well, don't throw it.
My mom's not helpful.
No. She's gonna shoot you.
I wanted to do this at my apartment, but you didn't want to anymore.
I couldn't. The baby's sleeping. And you don't want her there right now.
That seemed to help. Okay. The sides are pretty good. It's just the middle. Because I had way too much in here. It's actually pretty, I mean, it's still pretty soupy, but not bad for the wrong end of a spatula. Are your arms tired too, Mom?
Yeah.
Want to try?
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
I can try and help. Glad Daddy's taking a nap. This would not have been easy.
Get maybe a little better leverage on it might help. Which means I have to stand on my tiptoes because I'm too short for this. Still soupy.
Not getting any thicker now.
I wonder if it would help if I dumped a little bit out. I mean, I guess I've dumped a lot out already at this point. But
You may not turn, Sammy.
what?
You may not turn. It doesn't have enough air.
My mom's not optimistic.
Sorry. Oops, sorry.
All right.
You might have to edit some of it.
Moving to over the sink, just in case, so that I can try to get a little more air incorporated here without making a ginormous mess. Okay. See how much thicker it got? As opposed to what regular cream usually looks like. This would be good in pancakes.
Copy.
We're not making pancakes, no?
I do have a recipe that uses whipped cream like that, I think.
Meringue? Can I make no meringue egg whites?
Nope, egg whites.
Oh, I dropped the bowl. What did you do?
Paying attention to you and I'm not focused on
My arm really hurts. My hands are messy. Oh, I want to accomplish this goal since I've come so far. I've been working on this for like 30 minutes at this point. Means this is going to be a boring video, so I'm going to be editing a lot. So,
it's not gonna go.
alright. I think this is about as much as it's going to go right now until I can put a whisk in here.
It's kind of fun to see what you're doing.
What?
Kind of fun to see how you did this.
Yeah.
It's a little thicker, but not.
When it's turning, it looks okay, but
It's not whipping cream.
not really whipping. Frothy, but I wouldn't classify this as whipped cream.
Experiment.
I think we're gonna stop the video at the moment. And okay, so we started cleaning up a little bit, and I don't know if you can see it, but it started thickening up a lot as it set. So look at that, a lot more like whipped cream. So what I think I'll do as part of the experiment now is, now it's set and really thickened up, probably add some flavoring to it. That way, if it does work, at least I have homemade whipped cream to go. Alright, so I will do another short update in a few moments after I try to tasty this up. Okay, so I let it sit for a little bit and noticed that it started to thicken up. So once it started thickening, I, wait for this to focus. Okay, once it started thickening, I added some seasoning, some flavors. I added vanilla, right there, and some sugar. And then I just started whisking it again, like I had been doing earlier. And then it started thickening up. And now, what do you know? 30 minutes later, one rubber spatula and one bowl, and I have whipped cream. So if you ever need to make whipped cream, and all you have is a rubber spatula with a hole, look at that. Not even soup anymore. It's not even like melty whipped cream. It's real whipped cream. And it even tastes like whipped cream. It's amazing. In fact, I'll take one of those strawberries I brought over and watch this. Okay, I've got whipped cream.